For Rieter, it has always been most important to bring productivity to our customers. So this is a journey that we have been on for a long time, and now with the possibilities of digitization and automation, we are actually already on the way to having a more automated mill. The target until 2027 is that you can run the whole mill, we say 10,000 spindles as an example, with 3 people only. And we are fully on that track. If you use all the products we already have, you already will reduce significantly. We are very positive that the number of 3 can be achieved until 27. We could, for example, have a look at the servo pack, which is a fully automated solution for the packing at the end. And we can see that we have now several cases where customers can prove to us that within 2 years, partly even faster, the investment is paying off. So this is a good example where it's really very fast and there's also no question about it. Similarly with servo can and servo bale, you just increase your productivity in a way that the investment suddenly makes sense. I think there's 2 good answers to that. The first one is, if I talk to mill managers, very often what they tell me is, I want to get rid of the paper on the shop floor. Well, with Essential, you don't need paper on the shop floor anymore. On the other hand, of course, if you really want to start optimizing along a whole system, if you have Essential and you have the whole system by Rieter, you can suddenly start to really improve certain parts of your production line to have an overall better outcome. So the Omega lab on the E40, it's a fantastic solution because it's a real game changer. We are moving now from, the time it needs for packing was 36 seconds in the past, and we cut it down to 12 seconds. So you have overall a 60% improvement of the timing, which leads to a 30% higher outcome. This is achieved by less motors, less moving parts. So also in the running cost, this product is just a total game changer. We're very happy to have brought this out. So one is the counter-rotating blade system, which is a system that's extremely friendly to the yarn. So this is one of the game changers. And then we have a world first, you can say it's a world first, we call it PressiForce, which is a system that will continuously regulate the back pressure while the winding process. So here we're also having a true innovation on the market. On cotton, of course, we believe it is the most advanced machine we have. You can find on the market. We are quite proud to have finally brought out this true improvement. And we also can use blends up to 80% of all sorts with an extremely high productivity and a very low maintenance on this machine. I believe that sustainability is not only a word, but actually to recycle yarn and textile is critical. Only 1% or less than 1% of all textile globally is being recycled. So what we offer is the whole system. We work with partners to offer a whole system mill where you actually start the sorting process, where you can sort by color, by percentage of cotton and so on that you have in there, but also get rid of all the buttons and everything you need. Then coming to the tearing machine, where we have the mechanical recycling of the textile, and finally bring it into the known Rieter spinning technology and winding. So you have a whole system where we believe that we can actually get a very high quality output, of course, depending on the feedstock, that has not been done before. I'm always very interested when you talk about whole Asia, because at the end you have very different markets. You have China, of course, as a huge market. You have India as a very huge market, and Southeast Asia with some core markets as well. So we do see different technologies. And what Rieter does is, of course, to adapt to each of those markets. We definitely are driven by our Indian customers to increase the ring spinning speed. So we are, yesterday I talked to a customer who is now hitting the 29,000 rounds per minute, something that is not so much needed in China. But whereas in China we are more focusing, on having an improved auto rotor spinning. So different markets give us different innovation drives.